Coming right up, the Rockets taking on the Jazz. For Houston, they've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Jazz Rockets is next, right after this. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Capela. And here's a look at some numbers for Middleton.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing.
Well, guys.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. Should be an exciting game tonight. A lot of fire. Let's talk about some offensive trends, Chris, that have really changed the game since you played.
Well, one trend is the fact that the big fella can step out and shoot a three-pointer. It helps to space the floor, but you got guys that are shooting 30% from three, but that's an okay shot because of what it does for the rest of the team. And so I would say that. I would say the big fella bringing up the ball and pushing it. But I would really just say pace and shot selection, the evolution of the game where the fact you can shoot so many threes now just allows for different type of cutting, different type of spacing, different type of action. I just love the way that the game and the team game is evolved in the NBA.
More possessions, all of it. You're right.
Yeah.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Chandler in at the center. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Davis is out there with Gobert, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
Here's Gobert over Chandler. Gobert can't hit. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Stolen by Westbrook. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing...
Did you see that?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Far from just a perimeter threat. I like watching Conley go to work with the basket.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. And another shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Conley inside the line, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Conley's got 8 points.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Here's Gobert. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
A second chance effort. Gobert with the block. And here we go. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 2020. But Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top four. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Ed Davis. Jones checked in for Houston. Jerebko comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's tied up with that one.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. The Jazz making a switch here. He is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Edwards is checked in. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones finds Westbrook, and that one drops.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Jazz. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
First one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability, you love seeing him. And I'm saying, close second, Anthony Davis, and don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
For three, Westbrook. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today, he's 4 of 8.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. James Harden, number 1.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
Well, free throw good for Moutier.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Mitchell. The Rockets also changing it up. Ben McLemore comes in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Houston in the lead. McLemore with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Edwards against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Edwards. Moutier with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Here's O'Neal. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Ingles can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Rivers against Moutier. They get it back. Ilyasova, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and when Ilyasova is aggressive, he makes the defense uncomfortable, which is how he gets these calls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's McLemore, and they pick up 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ingles in the corner. There's a minute left to play here in the first. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
O'Neal passes to Ingles. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their energy even further.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Rivers. Misses from short range.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Ingles, that's for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead. Here's Rivers. Jerebko for 3. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. In this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Davis, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Westbrook with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And Davis gets it to go.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
It's good. Westbrook's got 13 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You take a look at Westbrook. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting line.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA2K20 for more.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Conley finds Davis. Nice pass. Running to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Harden with the stuff.
But when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Jazz, number 1. The Rockets, 4th.
Yeah, I mean, the fast break is really the focus for both of these clubs. I mean, we've seen them take it up a notch here of late and really playing with a fast tempo.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It goes on Ed Davis. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
All right, a moment to check out stats for James Harden. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 39 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Now remember, Green's the man who blew out the candle on the cupcake at the dunk contest. This one might not be as fancy as that dunk.
Here's Conley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, just look at the career like that. I mean, early on, looking over his shoulder, felt his spot was up for grabs, and then a chip on his shoulder, trying to get that star recognition. Well, through it all, he stayed in the lab and kept working.
And Conley drops them both. And throughout his career, Mike Conley, all class and professionalism.
Yeah, Kevin, and wouldn't you say he does it the right way? I mean, he won the Joe Dumars Trophy for sportsmanship twice. And like Joe, he's still as competitive as they come.
Harden. Utah with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Good D by Harden. Rockets leading by 8. Knocks it loose. Green dishes to Westbrook. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Middleton. Gets to the corner and buries it. Middleton's got 11 points.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that for you.
Harden, no good. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said laying his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Well, Kevin, that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Morris is checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Moutier. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 8 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Shoots. And that one hits back iron. And here are the Jazz now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, Mike D'Antoni is a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Free throw good, Conley. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Gobert. Rivers against Moutier. The offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley kicks to Moutier. Drills the three-pointer. Moutier's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's the pass to McLemore. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. And Jones sends it back. Here's McLemore. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up.
Oh, and that's the big-time strength of McLemore. If you were going to foul this guy, you can't give him any daylight to get the shot off to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Here's Conley. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. This what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 23 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Back to Rivers. Softly drops in the floater. And the Rockets lead by 2.
A crafty finisher. Rivers has a lot of confidence going to that floater when he's given a chance.
Mudiay and Utah again with the bucket.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Conley against Rivers. Feeds to Jones. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Jones has got his second basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Mudiay, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The shot's good from Jerebko.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. Goes back up. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morris.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's O'Neal. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now Rivers. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Houston, Austin Rivers is out there with Harden. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Jonas Jerebko. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. Rivers passes to Jerebko. And Davis sends it back. Mitchell right side. That gives them the lead. Mudiay's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And Mudiay throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
And the first one drops. Right nowadays, teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harden, that's good.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
Jazz leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. The good-looking shot from the wing. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Rivers kicks to Green. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Chandler, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take them on.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
To the inside. Tries from 10. Gobert can't hit. It's stolen by Moutier. Outside for Davis. Moutier against Rivers. Moutier pass to Davis. Stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Green, and that one drops for him. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards. He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And the Jazz call time here. And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a switch here also for Houston. Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. I like the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Mitchell drops them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot.
Okay, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step back, just his regular. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Dishes it to Middleton. Out to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert can't hit.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Oh, that was an impressive floating pass.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Here's Conley. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The experience showing through in these moments. Conley's used to stepping up when his team needs a bucket.
Outside, Green to take the lead. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, taking control of the situation and coming through. Boy, are they glad to have Green on the floor right now.
Pace for the bucket. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. But they recover it. Harden finds Green. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Middleton for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Chandler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding to the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't foul him. It's tough as well.
Conley into the lane. So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Yep, it counts. Westbrook's got 22. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any round.
Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 2. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Emmanuel Mudiay.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Chandler kicks to Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level. Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
Harden gets the bucket.
It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
Utah trailing here. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it goes down 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Here's Conley. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And look at the calm attitude of Conley. Amazing to staying in control and coming through in the clutch.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Yes!
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Good!
A versatile game from Conley. He can spot up and drive up. He can create for himself. He's a tough guy to defend.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Here's Westbrook. Seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden on the wing.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Here's Conley. Oh, no good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.